Alright, so let's create a new branch. I want us to have a new directory so that we can start from scratch. So let's come here and I want to right click here, open Git Bash here, and we have this terminal here. Let me say git init, and let's see that now. Here we have the .git directory, and we have here the master branch. Remember that the master branch is the default branch when we create a new repository. So now what I want to do is that I want to create a new file. So let me say touch master branch txt. Let's come here. Let me open this and let me say here, this was written in the master branch. Save. Let's come here and let's do a git add, then a git commit adds new file, for example. Alright, now let's pretend that I want to modify this file, but we know that it is a good practice to not modify directly the master branch, but to use a new branch, do the modifications there, and then merge those changes into the current branch. That is, update the master branch with whatever we did in the new branch. Remembering that a branch is basically like a copy of our project, like a version of our project. So basically, I will create a new version of this directory that I have here with all of its content. So let's do that. Let's come here and let's see how many branches do we have. Git branch, enter. Of course, we only have one branch, the master branch. Now, let me create a new branch. Git branch, create new paragraph, enter. And with this, we have created a new branch. Let me say git branch one more time. And now, as you can see, we have master branch and create new paragraph branch. Now, we are still in the master branch. Now, I want to change into the create new paragraph branch. So for that, I can say git switch, create new paragraph. Alright, so now we are in the create new paragraph branch. And notice something, please. Notice that the name of the branch indicates what we want to do in it. Since the name is create new paragraph, it seems to imply that what we want to do, the job that we want to do in this branch is to create a new paragraph. It is a good practice to give a branch a name that reflects the work that we want to do in it. Alright, so let's create our new paragraph. Let's come here to our master branch file, see that everything looks the same, but we are in a new version of our project. Now here I will create a new paragraph. This was written in the create new paragraph branch. Save. Let's come here. And now I want to commit these changes. So git commit -am, and then I will say creates a new paragraph. Paragraph. Enter. Now let's try to visualize what has happened. We had the master branch at the beginning, right? I created a file and added some text. At that moment, I created a new copy, a new version of my project from the master branch. And we call that new version create new paragraph. And now I have made a modification to the create new paragraph version of my project, which has here now a second paragraph, right? Now, the question is, in the master branch, do we have this paragraph? The answer is no. The answer is no because this change that we have here was committed into the create new paragraph version, not into the master version or master branch, of course. I use version as an analogy, but they are called branches. So now, if we go back to the master branch, we're going to see that this line will disappear. Let's see that. Let's come here. Git switch master, and let's come back here, and as you can see, oh, the second paragraph is not here anymore because this version of my project does not have that yet. If we come back here and say git switch create new paragraph, enter, we're going to see that now this text is here again, which means that indeed now we have two copies of our project. The master copy and the create new paragraph copy, or the master branch and the create new paragraph branch. So again, branches are basically copies or versions of our application. Now let me go back to the master branch, git switch master, because now what we want to do next is to bring these changes from the create new paragraph branch into the master branch. Let's see how to do that.